Greetings everyone and welcome back to more Left Alive. Alright, so let's head upstairs and see what we can find here. Luckily there's no enemies in this place. But do we have any fat loots? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so let's go get this final document.
Caution.
Data analysis complete.
Good. Now transmit these copies. Get the original drive and come with me. We'll report this directly to Lieutenant Zazchev.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
I don't think so, Scooter.
Caution. The enemy is
A
approaching.
frag grenade, that would be a good way to start this battle off. Just the two
Caution.
dudes.
The enemy is approaching.
Grenade!
I'd like to heal him. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
What is this, Koshka?
It appears to be Wanzer production reports. It seems that, for some reason, this one was designed and produced in secret.
So those guys who were looking for Boonin must really be after this mech.
It is highly possible. According to the data, it was already assembled and transported to warehouses near the harbor. Enemy troop deployments have changed. Transmitting information to your device. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Just gonna kind of hang out in
Caution.
here for a minute.
The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Oh, I'm definitely fragging them too when they walk back down there again.
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution.
Grenade!
Okay, so the frags are very dangerous.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Ah, piss.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Yeah, I'll knock this
Caution.
guy out with my handgun.
The enemy
and
is
send another
approaching.
frag. I got tons of handgun bullets now.
I'm out of ammo! Someone cover me! Someone cover me! I'm out of ammo! Someone cover me!
Alright, who else wants a little bit? I'm getting the hang of this combat now.
Someone cover me!
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Well,
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
I'm out of ammo! I'm out of ammo!
go sing it, bring it.
I'm out of ammo!
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution.
None of these
The
guys
enemy
are
is
dropping
approaching.
anything. Alright, so all I basically gotta do is just leave this place. I'm gonna leave that guy alone, just walk
Caution.
out of here.
The enemy is approaching.
Maybe. Saying there's somebody. Drone.
The nearby enemy troops have started to mobilize. They seem to be heading toward the harbor.
They must have seen the copies of this data. Koshka, have you been able to locate that girl? Yulia?
There is no information on anyone fitting her description nearby. Perhaps she has already left this area.
I see. Wherever she is, I hope she's safe. Anyway, I need to hightail it to the harbor. Who knows how long the Ruthenian army can hold out for.
Go to the underground route. Ah, it's up here.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
If you don't shut your goddamn mouth about the enemies approaching. Saying this area is safe. Is that civilian still sitting over there? Yep. Well, if troop movements have changed, there may not even be anybody over here now, and I can just tell them to just go. Of course, that ain't the case.
Caution.
Who's there?
Close quarters weapon damaged.
What?
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. Close quarters weapon damage worsening.
All right. He's trying to say it's safe over here, and I'm like, no, it ain't.
Enemy troop deployments have changed. Transmitting information to your device.
See, if I told him to move now, he'd just get under attack. And there's a freaking tank patrolling.
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
This is too dangerous to mess around with this guy. I mean, they just keep sending more reinforcements down this way. This is impossible to get this guy out.
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Sorry, buddy. Can't get you out. Alright, let's get rid of that pipe. That goddamn pipe is worthless. Put the shovel on. Alright. Oh, how I would love to get all that delicious ammo, but it just ain't worth it.
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. Body armor damaged. Caution. Body armor damage worsening.
Stupid frickin' tanks. Stop shooting at me. I didn't do anything. I didn't bait it. Go away. Wish you have somebody else to frickin' go screw with. Fine. I guess I'm kind of taking the crappy route, but at least I'm getting through here without too much trouble. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Game, what are you doing to me? There we go. Up and over.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Oh, crap. Just walk away, boy. Walk away. I don't. You're not even worth wasting the
The
bullet.
enemy is
on.
approaching.
Go away. All right. Into this grimy, dank sewers. Yay. Anonymous online post. Is it boss time yet? Everybody's just capping everybody in the head.
He didn't look like military. I swear I've seen his face before. Somewhere.
Match found. Ruslan Ismailov, former leader of NGFP, the group that fought for Novoslava's liberation. He was confirmed dead 2 years ago, in April of 2125.
The hero of Novoslava's revolution. That can't be him. He's dead. He was assassinated right after the city was liberated.
That is correct. His face is a 98.3% match to images on file. Barring the existence of an identical twin, it is unlikely that was anyone else.
A twin. Wouldn't that be convenient? But then... who was that?
Well, he left me some bullets. He's a good guy. God dang it. What now? Just one of my bullets. Don't tease me a loot game.
Don't move.
Put my hands in the air.
I believe that's my line, Mr. Dead Man. You... aren't Ruslan.
Ruslan? Why did you say that name? Tell me what's going on.
Ruslan Ismailov, Novoslava's fallen hero, was just here.
He was here? What are you talking about? He's dead.
Honestly, I don't quite believe it myself. I know he was assassinated,
They're speedy
but
cats.
someone called.
Leonid Osterman, a former member of Ruslan's liberation group. He was arrested, charged with murder, and sentenced to death. There are records that his punishment was carried out that same year.
Where is he? Where did Ruslan go?
He left. You just missed him. Who was that guy?
That was Leonid Osterman, a former member of Ruslan's liberation group. He was charged with murder and sentenced to death. There are records that his punishment was carried out that same year. Inexplicably, both his appearance and voice print match the records.
Another ghost.
Obviously, the guy we just saw was the actual hero, and Ruslan's a douchebag. Alright, let's see. Well, let's do our looting things. I do believe that's going to be the third playable character because he's on the box. I will try to read over this stuff in my spare time in between missions so I can catch everybody up to speed. What's the map looking like? Okay, so it doesn't look like we can go this way. No, it's blocked off. There's no more loots. Came from that way because that's where I came in this way. Okay. Well, we got some free handgun bullets. That's always good. Let's chase after these guys. More cutscenes. The plot thickens.
Olga, I have bad news. A short time ago, the Ruthenia army decided to retreat from Novoslava.
What do you mean, retreat? It hasn't even been half a day. Koshka, is there any other way I can meet up with the army?
Continue west as planned. There are private container ships moored in the harbor. It is possible to escape if you are able to board one.
The Garmonians are heading to the harbor too, aren't they? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Come on, game. Let me see a big giant Bonzer fight. Be freaking sick. Oh, well, we're done with that chapter. Okay. Yeah, whatever. So let's look at the database quick. I can let you guys read some of this stuff. So this is the NGFP. Oh, it won't let me click on this stuff. Oh, it is. It's just we don't have any information on them yet. So this guy, this is that guy that cornered us at the beginning. He's a Vanzapo's Zaftra army. Apparently he was deployed to help the Garmonians. Zaftra is considered Garmonia's mother country, the mother Russia, and even aided Garmonia during the East-West partitioning. It's conceivable that Zaftra is also now somehow involved in Garmonia's invasion of Novoslava. It seems Ivan is looking for the secretly manufactured Vanzer and a man named Bunin, who was connected to its production. Yay. Here's Julia, the little girl. An orphan girl wandering the streets of Novoslava after losing her parents to the riots that broke out during the liberation movement. She was given into the care of foster facility-like family. This is Patrick, freelance journalist from EC France. After a private source informed him that war was about to break out in Novoslava, he came to the city to cover events. Aware that plans for a new Vanzer model were stolen, he is convinced that's the underpinning cause of this war and is trying to find the proof. There's a bunch of other stuff we could look at, but I ain't that worried about it. Alright, because I'm more worried about the people. We're getting enough information about the events that we can kind of keep up with things, but other than that, I thank everybody for watching. Tune in next time when we will start up the next chapter. And in fact, because it's going to do this, it's going to do a cutscene at the beginning. Let's go ahead and just crank that sucker out. Yeah, I'm sucking at saving civilians. So now we get to play as the Man of Memory, Leonid. Former elite member of NGFP, the group that fought to liberate Novoslava, he was arrested for the murder of a group's leader, Ruslan Izbilov, and sentenced to death. Official records state that he was executed as planned, but the truth is he's been wallowing in prison ever since his arrest. When the fighting started, he took advantage of the chaos to break out of jail. He sets his sights on finding Rusian after learning the man is still alive in the city. So now we get to play as an ex-con. Sweet. But also a freedom fighter. So now we get to do a little bit of freedom fighting like freedom fighters. That was a fun game. Very, very good game. EA brought up on its own. One of the few good games that EA makes and does nothing with the IP because they're stupid. Let's keep updating rosters in Madden and charging people $60 for a roster update and not fixing anything in the frickin' game. And people keep buying it because the people are dumb.
Tell me where Ruslan is. I'm going after him.
Leonid Osterman, former elite of NGFP, the group that fought for Novoslava's liberation. Sentenced to death for murdering Ruslan, the group's leader, and executed later that year. Official records confirm the death of condemned inmate D105. You. I am unsure how to best classify your existence.
I was falsely accused. Overwrite those damned records. Truth is, I'm still kicking. Classify me however you like.
I will reserve judgment until the present situation has been dealt with. For the moment, you are now under my supervision, D105.
Piece of crap AI.
The Garmonia army is patrolling the perimeter. I advise you acquire a weapon immediately.
Sure, I'll just run down to the corner shop and pick one up.
If you know where I can find a weapon, hurry up and say so.
There are remnants of a battle fought within a nearby building. It seems the Ruthenian troops barricaded themselves inside, but they were all killed. It is possible you will be able to procure some weapons and ammunition there. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
That's the plan. Give me a gun. We'll kill everything. But it'll have to be for next time, everyone, and I'll catch you then.
Nearby
See ya!
survivor located. Transmitting coordinates to your device.